Welcome to this special edition. We have crews in two locations today. Paris Dunford is here at our Westfield. We'll hear from everyone in just a couple of minutes. But first, we have snow to contend with today. And it could cause some issues for those of you heading home.
It's glad to see you here.
2019 throwback.
I know. It's like we've traveled back in time. It is a wintry mess out there today, and it just goes to show you how much people what it looked like around noon, with snow falling heavy at times, but roads staying mainly wet. Now listen, so thanks to everyone who sent us photos and updates. You can continue to do so. Snow continues to fall. It's a fairly unpleasant day out there, but roads have been mainly wet throughout the afternoon. Now they're hovering around freezing. But when we lose that higher sun angle, roads will start to become a bit slippery or even partially snow covered, including the greater Springfield area. When the sun gets lower and lower, watch out for those roads to become slippery or possibly even fully snow covered if they're not already in the hills. But all taper off, and after midnight, skies will become partially clear. Temperatures dipping down into the middle and upper 20s, I would say, by sunrise. So things might be a little slippery as you head out the door early Thursday morning. So a lot of the snow is going to melt, but we may be talking about another chance.
News cares. And today we're focusing on the people of Ukraine. We have two donation drives going on today, both here at our Western Mass News studios in Springfield and at the full.
Wow, Dave, the sense of community in here is just amazing. The hustle and bustle, everything working like a well-oiled machine. And take a look at the magnitude of the donations that have already come in. All of these boxes, just a small portion of the donations that they have already received. In fact, 2 shipments have already been made overseas. That will get there pretty shortly, and it will go directly to the people on the ground who need it most. So really, they are soliciting all types of donations. It comes here to this hustle and bustle where all of these wonderful volunteers are sorting things out, making sure they go in the right piles, they get to be where they're going. Injured, even wheelchairs or crutches are needed right now for those who have been hurt. Let's speak with Olga here. She is one of the volunteers. She's been working very hard. What is it like to see this sense of community around you and the outpouring of support from so many here in Western Mass?
Such a joyous feeling that we truly are extremely grateful for.
You can tell just by looking around. So many of us have seen the devastating images, the videos coming out of Ukraine, and you do feel
videos and send it overseas to our Ukrainian relatives, and they send tears with joy that they're extremely grateful that such a huge community can come together and support this cause and support Ukraine, support the people there. It means a lot. It means the world to them.
Having loved ones there, is this a way to really hold it together and stay strong throughout all of this in this challenging time?
Definitely, because we personally cannot send. One of the ways we can connect and help them in any way we can.
Well, just watching all has been so inspiring throughout the day. Loads and loads of donations still coming in, and coming in right through the front door where David Horowitz is.
I'm outside at the Full Gospel Church. And Teresa, why do you think it's so important to do?
Very new experience for me, but to help people out who really need help, who are struggling, who can't leave their country, who are living in fear every day and every night.
Is it knowing people and having relatives there that are going through all this right now?
It's hard. I call them whenever I whether or not I'm busy, I try to help as much because I do have people who I care. I wasn't that big part of a community when I first started out in the church, but seeing how many people bring in stuff.
But thank you so much for everything that you're doing. We appreciate it very much.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, we're going to toss things over to Paris, who's at our studios right now.
This weather that Jana's talking about isn't stopping anyone from coming out here. We think that this is only a small portion of what we are receiving over there at the church. Now, I will tell you, we've already made trips and trips and trips to the church. That's due to your generosity of Western Mass viewers. But if you can, try to head over to that church where in Westfield, because that's where this is all going to go anyways. And you get an advantage to get to know our morning team, our new morning team. They're over there, obviously, as you just heard from Mary and David. So head over, meet them, head this up to Westfield at the church there. Obviously, we will never turn you down here. You can see just the generous Western Mass viewers bringing this stuff. I mean, all of our employees, all hands on deck right now, getting this stuff into our garage to obviously get to the people of Ukraine. And I will say this has just been Such an amazing opportunity to see our Western Mass viewers, to get to know you guys. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your generosity. Obviously outside in the snow, we appreciate you guys. Be safe if you're still heading out here. Careful of those roads. For now, we'll send it back to Dave in the studio.
All right, Paris, thanks. You know, I've Bearing for Ukraine. Our donation drive runs until 6:30 tonight. Now, thanks to your generosity, as Paris said, we're reaching capacity here at the station at 1300 Liberty Street. So we encourage you to bring your items to the church in Westfield. Now, you can scan the QR code on your screen for a full list of supplies. Again, we can't thank you enough. We'll have much more from Paris, Mary, and David over the course of the evening. We also encourage you on our app or on westernmassnews.com. I'm Dave Matson. We'll see you tonight at 5 for Western Mass News on ABC 40 and CBS 3. Take care.